Hello, and welcome back to Harry Potter Conspiracy. In this video, I'll be going over Can We Forgive Petunia Dursley? I'm going to remain completely unbiased, and I request that you all listen with an open mind. Stick around to the end of the video if you want to find out which character J.K. Rowling shares a birthday with. Now, on with the video. Let me paint the picture for you. Imagine that you're 21 or 22 years old. You moved out of the house as soon as you could at 18 because your family just never appreciated you. You were basically invisible in your own home. You loved your sister, but she was always the more special one and always had a way of making you feel sort of small. So, you left home and you found a man who makes you feel like the most special person in the world. You guys have a kid together who you love more than anything you've ever loved before. You are not going to repeat your parents' mistakes. You are going to make sure that he knows he is the most special thing in the world, thus naming him Ickle-Diddykins. You go about your business that day. Your husband is working hard and you want him to know how much you appreciate that. You cook an elaborate dinner. You deal with your fussing baby who's teething. Your husband comes home and for some reason he asks about your sister. Why would he bring this up today? Yes, I think about calling her every day. Yes, I sent her a Christmas gift, but the last time I saw her, I met her new husband and he was terrible to me. You heard she has a baby around your son's age, but you just can't ever get yourself to pick up the phone. That night, you get woken up in the middle of the night by a sound at the door. You open the door, you have to look around before you realize what awakened you was the sound of this adorable little baby in a basket who's bleeding from the forehead, and the only thing with him is a letter. You pick up the letter, and that is how you learn that your sister has been killed, and that this is the new nephew you've never met before. You realize that the life you have fought for the last few years just evaporated in front of your eyes. The life that you have worked so hard for is now gone. Wow, that was difficult to paint the picture, or to paint her in a positive light. Now, on to why we shouldn't forgive her. She knew what it was like to feel like an outcast, and yet she did the exact same thing to an innocent orphan. She did worse than what her parents did to her. Yes, she may have had started out loving her sister and feeling genuinely sad when she is ignored, but shutting a child in a cupboard without any sort of love or attention, feeding him the bare minimum and paying just enough attention to him to make sure he has clothes, letting your son bully him and then locking him in the top bedroom when he accidentally ruins the dinner. Yes, Petunia may have had a hard start to life, but that is no excuse to abuse a child. Plenty of people go through things much worse than what Petunia had to, and yet they turn it out to be loving and caring. As Dumbledore said, it's not our abilities that define us, but our choices. I can understand her. I could pity her. I could be sad for her, but I cannot forgive her. Well, thanks for watching, and let me know if I missed anything in the comments. Thank you to all of you that subscribed, and I want to share the fun fact with you. J.K. Rowling actually shares a birthday with Harry, July 30th. Yep, well that's the video. Thank you to all of you who are subscribed, and until next time, peace.